This is death. This is death in somebody's hands. But this is life. Life everlasting. Wanted me to go to meetings with them before the event. And I went and they're, vote for Trump, vote for Trump, vote for Trump. And I said, I'll look at them. And I said, I ain't voting for Trump. Oh, you're going to vote for Bernie, the communist. I said, I'm not voting for Bernie. So you're going to vote for Biden. That guy's no good. If he's going to ruin the... So I'm not voting for... So my guy didn't make it. He said, what do you mean? I said, Jesus Christ wasn't on the list. I would have voted. So the guy's wives started talking crazy to me. You should know, you should. And I told them, wait a minute. They took my voting rights away a long time ago. I've never voted. I can't vote. The government took my voting rights. So I don't care who's president, because it's not going to affect me either way.
Do you have 2 strikes? Yes.
I think it was because when I did some things, I'm going to speak tomorrow, and my closing is going to be in John 5, where they're walking through this gate, and there's some porches with water, and there's all these sick people there. At a certain time of the day, an angel comes, touches the water or whatever he does, and whoever gets in there gets healed. I don't care what it is. And so Christ is coming through the gate, and he looks, and there's this guy there who's been sick a long time, cripple, like me. I was a cripple until I said yes. Maybe you're a cripple today. I don't know. But this is what the guy said. He said, I've been here a long time, and every time I try to get in the water, somebody gets in before me. I have no one to pick me up and put me. He made an excuse. So this is what I'm going to say to you. What excuse do you got? Because he's knocking right now, asking you to come on. And that's it. I believe that. I heard him. And I said yes. And I have my little house. I have my little truck. And I'm happy. Because he's made me happy. I'm not worried about nobody coming shooting up the house, kicking down the door. Where's the drugs? Where's the money? You did this.
You had that happen before?
You did that. Oh, people have tried to kill me for so long. And I'll tell you another thing. I want you to hear this part. Twice, the doctor, since I've been saved, since I became a chaplain, since I'm serving the Lord, twice the devil has tried to take me out. One time here, I had to go to emergency. The doctor said, your husband's dying. When I rented that ship, I got sick. And I told my wife, I think we better go. I don't feel. And then my wife didn't want to go. No, my daughters are here. I said, no, I think we better go. Something's wrong. We had rented a room. And we're in the room, and I was bouncing. I was shaking so hard. And we asked for more blankets. And my kids came up there, my daughters, and said, no, Mom, don't listen to them. Call the ambulance. And when they took me, they put IVs on me, a bunch of IVs. And I remember the doctor looking at my wife and says, he's dying. He's dying. He's dying. But God didn't let me die. I want you to know that twice. Serving the Lord, heart and soul. And yet he didn't let me die. I want you to understand that. You know, a lot of people say, well, so-and-so died. You know that it was his number. When you're called, you're called.
What's more powerful?
Is it the cross or the blade? It's the cross. This blade is nothing.
Have you used that blade?
This is a one-hitter quitter. When you hit them with this, they quit. And this is death. This is death in somebody's hands. But this is life. Life everlasting. And this is what God has brought me to. I do got a collection of a lot of knives, and swords, and I do. But this is my greatest collection. I have the cross. You know, Jesus, I'm never alone because Jesus Christ is on the throne. And when I talk to him, he listens. And he's waiting for so many of you. So many of you. You know, if he had to get me to serve him with love and affection, he came for me. Can you imagine how desperate God is that he had to pick up a trash can and reach underneath and pull me out? He said, son, I have something for you to do. That's how desperate God is. For what I was, I am not, and I'll never be. But he knows it's the end times, and he's trying to save you. I don't care if you're an addict. I don't care if you're alcoholic. I don't care what biker, 1%er. I don't care what you are. You know, I don't care if you're undercover Christian. You gotta come to the light. Time's short. That's all I got. Time is short. You know, I see my kids. Man, I ruined them. So many of them I ruined. Some of my grandkids, my great-grand, I ruined them. I ruined them. I want to be like you, Grandpa. Go to church. No, not that one. The other one. I want to be like you, Grandpa. And inside of me it hurts so much because I pray that they never come close to what I was. That they'll never know what it is I did. All I can do is pray. That's if you need prayer, call me. And I will do what God would have me do. Is show up